Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. Welcome to 2016. Here we are. I know it. Yeah, Vergas. Well, how often do you hear people say that? Oh man, do you think we'll ever see 2016?
And here it's January.
And here it's January.
And it's like 35 degrees
I know
out.
it.
We even haven't had a major blizzard yet.
We haven't, and we have been very, very fortunate. And I'm with Sherry Marquardt. Sherry Marquardt is our tourism marketing person for the Vergas Community Club. And she's here today. We're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of being part of the community club, what the community club does for the community, and our different events. And we got a membership drive going on now in January, and so now's the time. And Sherry, take it away.
Well, I want you also to know that I love this town. The minute I stepped foot in this town 20-some years ago with TV3, I fell in love with Vergas.
That's really nice to hear, because I'm a native. I've lived here my whole life, and so of course I love it, because I was fortunate to raise my kids, but it's just nice to know somebody that came into the community and just embraced it the way you have.
Well, the minute I came here, the people were so friendly, and you can say that, you get sick of hearing that, but it's true here. Mr. Goodman was one of my first contacts in town, and what a firecracker for this town he was.
Yes, he was.
He's aging now, and others are taking his place.
That's a really good point, Sherry, because we have to remember those people like the Rodney Hansons, the Ronnie Goodmans, the Al Kadings, the people that were part of a community club and kept that going, the Gordon Dahlgrens, and they're the ones that laid that foundation. And so it's kind of, you feel like it's I have the family tie, but there's a responsibility to keep it going and to keep our community, the friendly community that people want to keep coming to.
And that we have everything pretty much that you could ask for within one block.
Yes, we do.
It's an easy walk.
Yes, it is.
And my husband also has a business here, so it's fun to get him involved and in some way. But what we're actually talking about today is we are doing a membership drive for the community club, and I enjoy these kind of things because, number one, the price is so incredibly low that I don't know who came up with this dilemma, but it's great. $20, and you become a part of making Vergas what it is. And you don't even have to be a business, and that's what I love about it. There are a lot of people that pay the $20, and some volunteer and some don't, but they want to be a part of what's going on in this town. And can't wait to get into what we're going to be doing this year, because we have 2 new events that are really going to be fun, and I'm not going to tell you a whole lot. You'll just have to come to Vergas and figure it out for yourself.
Or watch TV3, one of the two.
That too. But what's exciting is with the money that comes into the community club, we are able to do something that a lot of communities bigger have not done, and that's our new walking path. Yes. We are in the process of building it. Tell us where it starts and where we've gotten to.
The community club has been a huge benefactor of the path, and there is a trail committee that's out there right now working very hard on getting grants, and watch for TV3 here, because we'll probably have a show just specifically on that. But right now it goes from Uptown Vergas and it connects down to the swimming beach, the Long Lake Park. Okay. And those locals who remember Tin Can Alley, what it's called, but it's just a little bit further from the park, we'd like to connect that path from where the loon is, and then go up through the it's just a beautiful little segue right across the lake there, right along the shores of Long Lake, and it's about a 2-mile stretch when you go in and out on it. And
we even have a public beach right in town. Yes, it's great. In fact, when you come into Vergas in the summer, lots of kids are wearing their swimming attire with a towel wrapped around them.
You don't have to go to Cancun to find that.
We don't worry about shoes and shirts around here sometimes. But it's a great thing to have. I love using walking paths, bike paths, somewhere where you can go and take a walk with your dog. Those are big deals to especially city people when they come here with their children and their pets. Because I don't know about you guys, but my dog is like my kid anymore.
Right.
Told my daughter she's been replaced. But anyway, we love our pets and we like to have some place to take them. And down by the beach is great too.
Okay, so getting back to the $20. What do you see, Sherry, as the marketing person? What's the value of becoming a community club member? Like you said, you don't have to be a business owner, and you do not have to, have to volunteer a number of hours. But what does our money do besides events?
Well, last year we were able to purchase a sound system, which was very much needed. If you come to our parade, it's huge. And they have a gentleman, and it's different some years, but we have a gentleman usually that does the announcing of what each float or group is. And you can't talk over people, and you lose your voice, because I've tried it many times. But so just to get that, and we got a great deal on that, and people, when they join, whether as a family or an individual or a business, the $20 goes to beautifying Vergas. We have a group of people who volunteer tons of time in the summer, and the city also helps with this. And that's another thing. We work with our city council hand in hand. If they have needs, we're there for them, and when they have needs, we are there.
Vice versa.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
So it builds camaraderie, and that $20 helps us to keep the town beautiful, and everybody works together. We don't fight against each other. We also have events like Looney Days, maple syrup.
And when you mention Looney Days, one of the things that we were able to do this year is we actually purchased a semi for our stage. Yeah, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
and a lot of people help fix that up and make it into what it is.
And so we were able to purchase a semi, and so we would have a stage for the band for the street dance, and then the community club members and different volunteers painted it up, and they're doing some different things on it. And so, you know,
and Looney Days was great this last year. They made a quilt, and so there's a lot of behind the scenes people that do a lot of volunteer work, and we love them, because without them we can't do anything.
So Sherry, how do you become a community club member? What do you have to do?
All right, well, you can do it several ways. We will be calling a lot of the people that we know that are involved with Vergas over the next couple weeks. If you're interested in being a member or just being part of us or being a volunteer, you can call the city office, or you can talk to Sherry here at the bank, or I will give my information later that you can get a hold of me at, whether by email or telephone call. And it's a simple little sheet of paper we ask you to fill out, and we don't bug you the rest of the year, not unless you check one of the boxes that says you'd like to be part of a certain event. Mm-hmm. The Hairy Man event was very big this year.
Yep. And
one of the other big things I want to mention is we are doing a publication. We have joined up with 9 other communities in Otter Tail County, and we have a .com address where you can go to and find your inner otter, and it's a fun little quiz you take, and this is working as a community outreach, and we are getting tons of response from this. People coming from everywhere in the United States to visit Otter Tail County and Vergas. And so a lot of our money has gone into this and into marketing Vergas as a place to go for families.
You know, Sherry, I'd like to, have you come back next week, and we're going to be able to talk a little bit more specifics and stuff like that. And so you're willing to do that?
Oh, sure.
And we want to talk a little bit more about what's how to find that inner otter. I love that campaign.
It's fun.
But what the benefit is of being a community club member, and then let's touch on some of the little things that we got coming up that might be new and that people can get involved in. So you get that thinking cap on how you can be a Vergas Community Club member and how you can benefit our community, which we all love. And we'll be back with you next week. You have a good day in Vergas.
Adios.